and gentlemen, it is indeed my pleasure to welcome the President of BCCI, the one and only Sunil Gavaskar. I request the Group President to kindly welcome him.
And we want to know what's the success of your story so far. What do you do? Bonvita, Horlicks, what? We've heard so much about you, and trust me, like everyone worships you in India.
It's Parle G biscuits.
Okay. Sir, could you share a few fitness tips with us, because you don't look old at all?
Well, I don't know. Are you married?
Thankfully, no.
So then you shouldn't really have a problem. But you know, the best thing is to marry somebody who doesn't actually venture into the kitchen. So if she doesn't venture into the kitchen, she doesn't feed you. So if she doesn't feed you, then you don't really put on any weight. As for the rest, I think, you know, use a little bit of color here and there. You might have seen, you know, when they did that presentation a little earlier, the 2-minute video that they did, there was a bit of gray here and there. But you know, that was when I was the captain of the team. The moment I gave up the captaincy, the hair turned black again.
Thank you very much, sir. Is there anything that you'd like to address the audience of Hong Kong?
Yeah, I just want to say that, you know, this is a very nice memento, but I thought there would be some gems and all on it, you know, since looking at the fact that, you know, most of the group are into the business, diamond business. Some diamonds, I think they're missing, but maybe maybe sometime later, you know, they can do it. But no, seriously, I just want to say, it really has been a very enjoyable evening for me today. Absolutely fantastic. The only thing that I had to say is that, you know, normally I open the batting. This is something that you asked me to do towards the end. I'm not a tail ender. So, but then I also noticed that the evening started with an opening by a Sunny. There was one Sunny here. Even if this Sunny is batting down the order, there was this Sunny. So just wanted to say again, a terrific evening. What struck me most was the fact that despite all your busy schedules, you have time for society, you have time for the community. And I think that is such an important aspect of life. The fact that you want to share and make the lives of those who are not that fortunate better. And I think there is a cricketing lesson in that, if I might say, because what cricket teaches you is cricket is a team sport. So you have a situation where you have the best of batsmen, but a best of batsman cannot score a century unless there is another maybe lesser ability batsman who is with him and who stays with him at the non-striker's end, gives him a stand, as they call in cricket. And also in bowling, the best bowlers might get wickets, but it's only because the other bowlers are keeping the pressure on from the other end. The fielders are taking catches. So what happens also in a tense situation when the wicket is doing something is the better batsman protects the lesser talented batsman by taking most of the bowling. And I think that is what you all are doing as a group, and I think that is such a laudable initiative. It is indeed praiseworthy, because this is something that you don't often find. You know, we are so engrossed in our daily lives, in trying to make ends meet, in trying to progress in our careers, that we don't often think of the person next to you or your neighbor or your community. And to find that, you know, you all are doing so much, I think is really, really fantastic. I just want to say to you, keep up the good work, keep going. I want to thank you also for surprising me with that contribution to the Champs Foundation. I might just add, if I might take a couple of minutes, I just give you a little information about Champs. Champs is the acronym of a foundation I started about 15 years ago. and it stands C for caring, H for helping, A for assisting, M for motivating, P for promoting, S for sports persons. So it's a Champs Foundation, which I started mainly to look after retired international sports persons. Sports persons often give their youth trying to pursue their favorite sport, and then once they retire from sport, there's very little that they can do. And some of them, including Commonwealth Games gold medalists, Asian Games gold medalists, have struggled to make ends meet. And while there are lots of foundations, lots of charities for medicine or for education and for old and for the young, for the children, there is nothing at all for retired sports persons. And that's the reason why I started this. And over the years from 1999, every month we have been sending a check to about 10, 12 sports persons. It's international sports persons, not national sports persons. Those who have represented India at any sport, not just cricket. In fact, today we don't have a single cricketer who is benefiting from the Champs Foundation. And your contribution is certainly going to help in that, and maybe help us to add a few more as news comes to us about international players who are struggling to make ends meet. So thank you so much for that. Keep up the good work, and wish you all the very best. And let me just end by saying, अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं.